So we're coming up to my favorite part of a Fortnite season, which ironically is the tail end. I love just being a part of the community at this time. Like, normally everybody's in good spirits. There's all this hype going into the next Fortnite season. Everybody's wondering like what's gonna happen, what the theme's gonna be, and how it's gonna be executed. And speaking of the next Fortnite season, when I look at the leaks and the teasers for what we're gonna get for season 2, I'm just sitting here confused. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's going on? And look, before I get into the specifics, I want everybody to keep an open mind when watching this video. I don't want anybody to get upset or mad at Epic for what's going on. I just want to point out how funny some of the things that we're seeing coming up with the community are right now. I know sometimes it's easy to read the title of my videos and think my opinion is going to be one way, but I really want us to keep an open mind when it comes to Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2. Because I think that this season could be insanely fun. It's just very odd, some of the stuff that we're seeing right now. But what exactly is Epic teasing to us at the moment? First of all, last week we got a leak saying that the next season theme should be spy themed or heist themed. I made a little TikTok on it. It blew up on the internet a little bit. It got some people talking. Now, a few people don't understand where I'm coming from when I talk about how the spy theme is just kind of overused at this point. Number one, that does not make it bad, and two, that does not mean that it's not fun. But when you really step back and you think about how many times the spy theme has been used, it's kind of hilarious. From about season OG to the start of chapter 6, everybody talked about this concept of the OG button, right? How every time Epic is in dire straits or they need to make money or the game is dying or whatever, they hit the OG button to win the player base back some kind of a way. They did it with season OG, they did it with Reload, and they did it again by bringing back OG permanently. The funny thing is, even though there's a bit of truth to that, it's even funnier to think that the spy button gets hit more often than the OG button. We had an LTM back in chapter 1, which was the getaway LTM. I think there was another John Wick one, which was not really spy themed as much as it was espionage or heist, but those were all kind of the same thing. I'll get to that in a little bit. Then you gotta think chapter 2, season 2, chapter 4, season 1's heisted update, which I know isn't a complete season, but still, it was playing on those spy heist espionage vibes. Then chapter 4 season 4, an entire season based around that kind of a theme, and then chapter 5 season 1 right afterwards, which is kind of playing on the mafia spy kind of a vibe. Every time Epic has done a spy themed season update LTM, they have put a unique twist on it. The core idea or principle is the same, but it's typically executed in a unique way every single time. And my favorite time, once again, for the 875th million time this month, I'm gonna say it, chapter 4 season 1 heisted whatever the hell the actual name of the update was. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that update, oh my god, just probably one of my top 5 experiences playing Fortnite in my life. I'll say this, if Fortnite chapter 6 season 2 is like the Fortnite chapter 4 season 1 heisted update, that will be probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Fortnite season of all time. However, with the little teaser that Epic gave us yesterday, I am having my doubts on whether or not that's going to be the case. This is where we get into the weird part of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2's little teaser, which is pickles. I don't really know what to think about this. I don't know why, who at Epic thinks or thought it's a good idea to fuse pickles with spies. I don't know what those things have to do with each other at all. Apparently, we're getting a pickle spy guy in the battle pass that was leaked. He's gonna have a chain on his neck that says "deal with it." Okay. I mean, we're not foreign to the idea of Fortnite giving us goofy skins in the battle pass. We know that that's gonna happen. It's inevitable. We're gonna get a bunch of goofy stuff brought in. Fine, so be it. But I just, after having so many spy heist theme seasons, and now I just feel like we're just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks at this point. Like, Fortnite Chapter 6 at launch seemed like a very cohesive theme, cohesive concepts. The collabs were cohesive. This next one, once again, I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm not saying it's not going to be cohesive, but I really am just trying to figure out why pickles are so important to a spy theme season. I guess there's some significance with the storyline. I know that there's this new pickle POI that's being put up on the map, and every Fortnite season, there always seems to be some new kind of corporation that comes up that's kind of taking over the island or is influencing the economy in some kind of way. We've gone from Slurp Factory to Slap Factory to Durr Burger. tomato pizza plex, whatever the hell Five Nights at Freddy's concept that was. I can't remember. And now there's the Kappa Kappa pickle factory. Okay, what, you know what, whatever. I don't want to judge it before it comes out, but it just, I'm not mad. It's just goofy, right? It just sounds really goofy when you think about spies and pickles. Just once again, what is the core? What's the connection? Why? But let's just see how it's executed. Will we actually get a Pickle Rick skin added into the game? Well, that would be interesting if he's not a back bling, an actual like Pickle Rick with like the rat arms and everything. We'll see what they do with that. I guess the last thing I want to say when it comes to this whole goofy theme is I really would like to see some different stuff from Fortnite moving forward. Once again, even the Chapter 6 Season 1 theme is somewhat recycled. Like, yeah, we're leaning on more of the Japanese vibes, the Japanese aesthetic, which I do not mind because it's something that hasn't been explored enough, in my opinion, in Fortnite. I think it's cool that we have an entire island based around that kind of connection. However, it does make me curious to see what kind of themes they can incorporate when you've made a complete, really, it looks like end of chapter island, all starting off at Season 1. And you've got all these amazing POIs, this hardcore Japanese theming throughout everything. Where does that leave you? Like, how many ideas can you add on top of that? Like, in my mind, it feels like it'd be difficult to add something like a Wild West theme season into Fortnite Chapter 6 because it's too different from what's currently going on in the Fortnite island. Like, that aesthetic would clash too much. But once again, this is Fortnite. It would not be the first time that they've done like a hodgepodge of different concepts all on one map before. But still, I think that's too forward. I think if they're going to do different concepts, they're going to have to be things that don't necessarily change the terrain or change the island as much. Like, yeah, we'll still get new POIs, but they'll still be Japanese themed or Japanese inspired, I think, for the most part. Like, for example, the one season I've always wanted is some kind of dystopian future, Terminator kind of parody, robots everywhere on the island. There's robot NPCs. We gotta kill the robots, all that kind of stuff. Laser weapons, importing assets from Save the World, which, one more point I want to bring up, I really wish that Epic would go back to importing more weapons and concepts and ideas and items from Save the World. Somebody told me recently in a live stream that there are a lot of traps that exist in Save the World that we've actually never seen inside of Fortnite. I haven't played Save the World in about 5 years. I kind of want to do that. Maybe I should do a video on that. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below. But I really want to see Fortnite start to utilize some more of the old aspects of the game. Their older weapon designs, their older traps. Just be goofy, play around with it. And once again, the pickle theme is totally goofy, but I want more of the original core Fortnite identity from that Save the World era kind of ported over. And I don't think that it's too different from what we get in Fortnite Chapter 6 to not make it work. I think there's a lot of things from Save the World that you could put in modern Fortnite to make the experience more exciting. Another thing that makes people's Fortnite experience more exciting is using code Clark in the Fortnite item shop. I love you guys. Thank you so much for using my supported creator code over the last few weeks, guys, last few months. It's been insanely helpful. And like I told you in the last video, the money that I get from my creator code is used to actually pay my editors, my map designers for my creative maps, as well as the guys that design my thumbnails or the art for my thumbnails. It really helps the channel out a lot. So I appreciate you, and my editors, everybody that works on my channel appreciates you guys too. So thank you so much for using my creator code. I want to know from all of y'all how you're feeling about Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2. I'm intrigued. I think the last thing that makes me the most excited about this new season is I really don't know what to expect. And it's been a long time since I felt that way about a Fortnite season. Like, I don't know really where they're going to take this. Like, we're hearing that it could be spy themed. I'm not sure how true that leak is. Apparently it was confirmed, but there have been a lot of things that have been confirmed by the leakers that never seem to happen. I think Fortnite is at its most fun when we don't know what's coming up next, and we're entering one of those phases where we just don't know what they're going to be cooking, and I like that. We still got a couple of weeks. We will see what happens. I will keep y'all updated, whether it's through the live streams or maybe through another video like this. Y'all let me know down below what you are most excited for and what you're enjoying about this time period during the end of a Fortnite season. I'm excited. I can't wait to see where this is all gonna go. So until next time, I love y'all. Check out the video on screen, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.